As a college student, I'm sure you've had many sleepless nights. Those nights where you just lay still, and you just try to be quiet and go to sleep, but it's just not working. So I want you to pretend you're a tiny orphan girl. You're in the orphanage, it's nighttime, and all the other children are quiet and sleeping like they should be. But you just can't sleep because the moon is flooding through your curtains, just on your face, and you just can't sleep. So you quietly get out of bed. You tiptoe over to the curtains to shut them. But you wait, and you hear nothing. It's deathly still outside, so you decide to just have a quick peek outside. You wonder if this is the witching hour because it's so quiet. The witching hour is a special moment in the middle of the night when every child and every grown-up is in a deep, deep sleep, and all the dark things come out from hiding and have the world all to themselves. So you look up and down the street, and you allow your eye to travel further and further down the street, and then you freeze. There is something coming up the street, something black, something tall and black, something very tall and very black and very thin. This is how the BFG by Roald Dahl starts. This is a fantasy novel, and the BFG tells the story of Sophie, an orphan girl, being captured by a giant. Now, unluckily for Sophie, she was captured by a giant, but luckily for Sophie, she was captured by the BFG, the big friendly giant who was a vegan of sorts and who does not eat children. She could have been taken by any of the other giants, like the flesh lump eaters or the child chewers, but she was taken to the land of the giants by the BFG. The BFG hides Sophie away from the other giants so they do not eat her, and he is constantly beaten on and picked on because he is a vegan giant who doesn't eat children. So Sophie finds out about their plans to go to London and swallow up all those chidlers, that's giant talk for eat all those kids, and decides she is going to foil their plans, and the BFG decides he is going to help her. So if you're curious and want to know what happens to the BFG, Sophie, and the other child-eating giants, I definitely recommend reading this book.